Hey, Bayek, it's me, Ian. And in today's video, well, I'm continuing my look at classic Doctor Who. And this is The Curse of Fenric from 1989. Now, previously, we'd had Ghostlight, and the next one will be Survival, the season finale. Yes. Oh dear. So this is season 26. It's the third story, and there are 4 episodes. It was transmitted on the 25th of October 1989 to the 15th of November 1989. Now, it's written by Ian Briggs, who previously had written Dragonfire from 1987. And the script editor is Andrew Cartmel. Now, it's directed by Nicholas Mallet, who directed Mysterious Planet 1986 and Paradise Towers 1987. And it's produced, as usual, by John Nathan Turner. And the music is, of course, by Mark Ayres. Let's get into the cast. We've got Sylvester McCoy playing the 7th Doctor. We've got Sophie Alfred playing Ace. Then we have got Dinsdale Landon playing Dr. Judson. Now, Dinsdale Landon had an interesting career. These are just some of the films he was involved in. He was involved in The League of Gentlemen, 1960, The Valiant, 1962, We Joined the Navy, 1962, Rasputin the Mad Monk, 1966, which is a Hammer, St. Christopher Lee. He was in Mosquito Squadron, 1969. Young Winston, 1972. He was in The Steel, 1995. And Morons from Outer Space, 1985. What a film that is. And then again, you look and there's various TV series that he's been involved in. Then we have got Alfred Lynch, who plays Commander Millington. Now, he was in Look Back in Anger, 1959. On the Fiddle, 1961. The Hill, 1965. Joseph Andrews, 1977. Loophole, 1981. The Craze, oh yeah, it was in The Craze, 1990. Second Best, 1994. And again, various TV series and TV films. Then we've got Marcus Hutton, who plays Sergeant Lee. And he is well known for being in Brookside between 1998 and to 2000 as Nathan Cuddington. He has got a film credit here, and it happens to be one of my favourite films, Saint Maud from 2019. Brilliant film, set in Scarborough as well. Brilliant film, absolutely. Then we have got Christian Arnault, who plays Perkins. They were in Hamlet, 1990. The Power of One, 1992. Dark Corners, 2006. Flyboys, 2006. And The Lorette, 2021. Again, TV series and TV films. Tomac Bork plays Captain Sorin. Again, just TV series with various credits. Then we have got Nicholas Parsons, who plays Reverend Mr. Wainwright. Now, really, he's known as a presenter. He's famous, was famous as involved very much for a very long time in the radio series Just a Minute. Oh yeah, that was a great series. Absolutely. A wonderful series. It was so brilliantly put together as a radio show. But on TV, it was, of course, the sale of the century between 1971 to 1983. Then we have got Janet Hendry, who plays Miss Mardaker. Miss Mardaker. She was in The Tarmin Seed, 1974, Reds, 1981, Fanny Hill, 1983, Lady Jane, 1986, The Cook, The Thief, His Wife, and a Lover, 1987, and Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, 2016. So that is the main cast. Now, this was filmed totally on location, which is fantastic. They had the opportunity to do it, and they took it. And wow, this really adds so much to this story. I think that's why it just is an outstanding story. So they used Lulworth Cove in Dorset. They used Lillersden Manor in Kent. Rose's Farm, Hawkhurst, and St. Lawrence Church in Hawkhurst. Wow, this is just so many great locations. Absolutely fantastic. So, what is all this about then? So, the ancient evil force, Fenric, yes, that's the title. It uses the vampire herbivores, who are descendants of humanity from the future. And these are to attack a World War II naval base in England, and orders them to destroy life on Earth by poisoning it with chemicals. And to coincide with that, we have Russians, who are supposedly our allies, secretly landing, and they're going in to this military base to steal the decoding coding machine which is being made. That's what their plan is. So that is just builds it all up. Now, the other important part of this story, I think, is that it's another connection with Ace. And the importance is that Ace, she comes across this mother with a baby, and she has to keep this baby safe. And of course, as has been manipulating around, and the doctor, of course, seems to know a lot more going on, this baby is Ace's mother. Yes. So that is another brilliant link. And of course, she makes sure that she is safe. This one with the baby, who is her mother. That's just another great link with the Ace storyline. This is a really well thought of episode, not just in terms of Sylvester McCoy's tenure as the Doctor, which is easily, I think this is such an outstanding episode for him, especially as we've had so many disappointing episodes. This is outstanding, and this in the whole sort of ranking of classic Doctor Who is really considered very high, which is great. It's great, and you can easily see why it works so well. Again, this being the last of classic Doctor Who, you think, oh, what could have been? Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. The series being effectively cancelled. It has so much potential. You just love to have seen more. But we've only got one more story left now. Yes. So overall, this is a very highly recommended story to watch. It really is. You've got to watch it. Yes. And appreciate how good the production is, the values that are used. You think of the budgets that Doctor Who is using. Again, it utilizes every single penny, I think, brilliantly. It was a great opportunity, and they took it, and it works. What more can I say about that? That is just fantastic. So there it is. Highly recommended. So before I go, I will show you what I normally do. Now, it did get a VHS release in 1991, and then these DVD releases were in 2003, which was a 2-disc special edition. And then the Blu-ray came in 2020, which was the season 26 full box set. And I've got both here to show you. So here is the DVD. Brilliant. There's the back. And then there's some of the special features. Again, sort of an interesting behind-the-scenes documentary, but they hadn't developed as many of the specials on it at this time as you get on some of the DVDs, like a full making of documentary. But the behind-the-scenes look is very good. It's still very good in there. And as usual, I'll show you, we got the 2 discs. We've got the episode 1, and then we've got the one where they've put it all together as a special edition, and including some scenes that didn't make it into this one, so that makes it even more special. And it's good, it's all put together, including those scenes that didn't make it into the one that was transmitted. That's great. And then you've got, as usual, this little leaflet in there. So that's that. And then we've got, of course, as I always show it, there it is, season 26 on Blu-ray. Great. Isn't this great? Absolutely great. There's the back. And see all the special features going into a lot more depth about this and the documentaries. And yeah, seeing the special edition on here again is fantastic. This is a great box set. Just loads on it. And that's it. Yes. So if you're new to my channel, why not subscribe? And also, if you've liked this video, please give it a like. If you give it a like, it gets it out to YouTube, and hopefully other people might enjoy it. And say if you subscribe, you can also have a look at all the previous reviews I've done of Doctor Who. I've got lots of playlists, and you can see that I do a lot of other things as well, reviewing TV series and films and bits and pieces, all with a nostalgic feel. And that's it. Yes. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.